Here's a bonus skill called doing a pivot table that is really popular among businesses. It's one of the analytics skills that they often look for. It's optional in Math 110, but I wouldn't want to deprive you of this skill. So we are going to highlight the data table we have here. So just click and drag to do it. And then it'll look a little different on a PC versus a Mac. Here on a PC, Windows, I'm going to go to Insert, Pivot Table, and because I already highlighted the data I want, it appears right here. We want to make a new worksheet. This dialog for a Mac will look very different. You can Google Pivot Table Mac if you want to see what it looks like. And I want to summarize how many credit hours people are taking this semester. So I'm dragging that to the rows here. And it looked at the table and looked at all the different possibilities that it saw of how many credit hours people were taking. And then I want to tell it to ask how many people are doing each possibility. So I moved this person number, which was an EID number, and it counted them because they start with an E, so they kind of look like words to Excel. So it defaulted to counting them, and we see that there's 4 people who are taking 3 credit hours. There's 9 people who are taking 6 credit hours, etc. And I guess some people left it blank. So this is that relative, this is a frequency table, just like this part. It's not a relative frequency table yet, but that's okay. So I could copy this, and maybe leave out that blank one, and paste it over here. So we'll call this credit hours this semester, and the frequency, and then plot that using a bar chart. But then the labels aren't right. And in particular, even if I made the labels match the 3, 6, 7, they wouldn't be equally spaced. So this is an okay way to get the frequency table, but it's missing an entry for 5 credit hours and 8 credit hours, so the graph wouldn't have the proper spacing. So it's a good tool for what you can use it for, but you can't take it too far.